Hey guys, or me. Um, it's been 3 months since I've done a video about my struggle with generalized anxiety disorder. Um, just to do a wee update and just to let the guys know that I've left comments and watched my video, how I'm getting on. Basically, the last time I posted a video was about 3 months ago, and there's been a lot of changes since then. I was taken off sertraline, which I first started on, and I was put on these here, fluoxetine, which I think is Prozac in America, 20 milligrams. I personally myself, like this video was just about my personal experiences with anxiety and depression and life and downs and ups and downs in life. Basically, 3 months ago, I got really bad anxiety. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I explained in my first video that I had like really bad health anxiety. Thought I was gonna die. I had all these weird thoughts, strange thoughts. I had suicidal thoughts, like weird things that were scaring me that I didn't know what was happening. I went to the doctor. The doctor says, "Well, we need to get something to help you." So they prescribed me sertraline. Took it. It was the most brutalest 2 weeks of my life. I felt very, I don't know, it was just the scariest 2 weeks of my life. Couldn't go out of the house, couldn't do nothing. It was a challenge to do anything. After 2 weeks, I called the doctor again. I was like, "Look, I can't go on with these are making me nuts, and I can't, like, I'm having like really strange dreams and things." So she changed me to the fluoxetine. I've been on them now for 3 months. And that was the last time I made a video. Basically, the fluoxetine I think has helped me. I have been able to get on with my life more. Now, yes, there is days that it is up and down, and you feel very strange, and you think you're back to square one again. But there's days that you feel normal, like you don't feel like down all the time. I've written down a few things here. About some of the comments that I had under my videos. Somebody had talked about sexual ability and enjoyment. Now, for me as a male, I don't know about the whole female thing, but it hasn't affected me in any way. I'm still able to enjoy sex. I'm still able to maintain an erection. I know that with SSRIs, there is sexual problems in males. I'm not too sure about females, but it hasn't affected me in any way. But yeah, for me, it's fine. I can still have sex normally, and thankfully I can. It's not affecting me that way. The guy who talked about this, was talking about drugs and stuff and how he changed his lifestyle. Basically, I've had to do that. And some of the things that I've had to change is the diet. I've actually started to exercise more. I did stop drinking because I was like, right, this is, I need to stop drinking because drink's, gonna make it worse. And I did stop drinking. I have started drinking again, and I feel as if I can handle it more now. Yes, the hangovers are still really, really bad, and I can't drink. I can still drink the same amount of stuff. The fluoxetine doesn't make it, my tolerance to alcohol any worse. I did take drugs before, but this was like years ago. Don't take them now. And the doctor assured me that the drugs wasn't anything to do with what happened to me. I have been seeing a therapist, and she has explained to me that anxiety and depression doesn't come from out of nowhere. Around the time that I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression, I had recently lost my job. I was in debt. My relationship with my parents wasn't great. There was just a number of factors in my life that contributed to this. And I didn't understand that, that your brain cannot cope with this. And there's a chemical in your brain called serotonin, and it can get very low, and it can make you think weird thoughts and weird feelings and just really strange things, which is what I was experiencing. So these tablets. They bring the serotonin back in your brain and build it up, and make you feel normal again. And because I certainly didn't feel normal, I felt as if I was gonna go nuts, and I was gonna be like this for the rest of my life. Another thing that helped me was like vitamins. These are just some that I'm taking. I'm sure any vitamin can help, but especially vitamin D. I found I've done a wee bit of research that vitamin D does a lot in the body. Uh, I'm not like a scientist or nothing, or don't really know anything about the whole like chemistry of the brain, but um, apparently it helps something to do with the cells and the serotonin and stuff in your brain. I'm not too sure, but it seemed to help. This past while I haven't been exercised as much, and I have noticed a big difference. I have noticed my mood start to change, and my eating pattern hasn't been good. I'm still like eating a lot of like McDonald's and stuff, and I like eating healthy. I can eat healthy, but you think that you're okay again. You think you're, oh, I'm fine, and I'm just gonna whatever. I'm still taking the tablets, but just taking the tablets isn't enough. You need to do other things, your diet, whatever else. Um, there was another person had just said in the comments, she doesn't believe, or this person, Warren Payne, doesn't believe that the whole thing about taking antidepressants, they has to get worse before it gets better. Like, I don't know, because I was really low at the time anyway, so I didn't think these were going to work. I personally think they have, but that's just my personal opinion. And she just asked for an update of how I'm doing. I'm doing fine now. I feel as if I can get on with my life. I don't feel like afraid all the time. I don't know if that answers your question or not, but yeah, I feel okay. There's times, yes, I have said there's times that I do like feel very strange, and I feel like, oh, what if I go back down into this again, whatever else, and but no, I feel great. There's days I feel great and there's days I don't. I think everybody just has those days. But anxiety is a real thing, and it's a very scary thing. I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube about people who can't even like go out of their house or anything because of the anxiety that they have. So many different treatments and stuff out there, and I think that by me watching videos on YouTube and other places, and just researching on the internet, which by the way can sometimes be a really bad thing, like searching on Google about like mental illnesses, that can make you worse. It can make you think you have stuff that you don't even have. But other than that, yeah, I'm great, and this is now the middle of June, and I've been on them now for 3 months, and yeah, they have worked. Definitely the exercise thing and the diet thing is a big like part of my life now. I have realised it's a big part of my life, because I need it to able to function, to feel good. And even if that's even going out walking or whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and thanks for watching.